Macys, IMGN, and JPM. Dan Fitzpatrick, founder of StockMarketMentor.com, is here to tell us how and when to buy the 3 stocks he saw on TV. So, Dan, last night Jim Cramer discussed Macys on CNBC's Mad Money. This after the company reported disappointing sales and earnings yesterday morning. Cramer says Macys is a barometer for the economy. If people aren't spending money there, they're not spending money, period. So, did yesterday's big sell-off present us with a buying opportunity?
Yeah, I think it did, Brittany, for Macys, only though if you're really a technical trader. If you're a technical trader, then you got a bottom tomorrow, you got a bottom this morning, and it's fine to buy it right now. But the problem is, there's very little upside. You look at today's low, 45.26. That's really where you should keep your stop, a little bit below that level. But really, there's a little bit of room to the upside, and that's it. That's for a short-term trade. Long-term, I agree with Jim. If they're not buying at Macys, they're not buying anywhere. And I don't think they're buying at Macys.
Right, so this is one just to look forward for some short-term cash flow.
Short-term trade, but if you want longer-term on Macys, I don't think so. I think you could do better.
What about IMGN? Cramer sat down with the president and CEO of the biotech firm on the show, and he said that he felt that negativity surrounding the company was unwarranted given the successes that it's had. But how does it look from a technical standpoint?
Yeah, technically, this stock, I like this better than Macys. It's just a better chart pattern. The stock is right down near support. It's not broken. It's testing support, and it's just above a rising 200-day moving average. So we like that kind of thing. It's oversold. What I want you to do is consider buying some now at $16.50. Keep a stop right underneath 15 bucks or so. Upside on that would be about 20. I'd like to give a higher upside, but that's just what the chart says, about 20 bucks.
And what about JPM? Clearly in the news, Cramer discussed the charges that were brought against the 2 former employees in the London whale case on the show, and he owns the stock for his charitable trust. Is this a name that you would look to buy?
I wouldn't look to buy JP Morgan right now. It's not necessarily because of this London whale thing. I don't really think that was a surprise to anybody really. But the financials are coming in a little bit. They're pulling back just a little bit, and that includes JP Morgan. Also, one of the indicators that I look at is MACD, moving average convergence divergence. Jim actually covered that a couple days ago on Mad Money. It's diverging. It's moving lower. It's forecasting lower prices. I would just steer clear of JP Morgan and let it come down a bit more.
All right, Dan Fitzpatrick, founder of StockMarketMentor.com. I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.